Greetings, welcome to our next lesson of how to play Xiangqi Chinese chess. This is lesson 30 of our series. This lesson will be rather short. We'll be looking at something called Chariot Pawn Shots. And this is black to move, and black will win. This was played in 1978 in a team tournament. And I'll put the players' names in the margin. First of all, let's look at all the pieces and how they're configured. Red has lots of extra pieces. Looks like he should be winning. He says chariot, chariot, cannon, and horse. That's two more pieces than what black has. Black has two chariots, no other pieces, and just some pawns. He does have one advanced pawn across the river here. In fact, this is the pawn which will be participating in the checkmate, and is a crucial part of it. And black does win. It's his move. And if I were black, I'd be kind of tempted to try this move. Boy, it's pretty serious, because red, see if red goes here, that would be mate, right? But if red comes here, it's a little different. Black cannot take this, because this chariot would come back and take that piece. So he might try this, and then you can't take the advisor here because of the chariot, and there's no other good moves, and you can put a spite check in here, but you can't do that for very long against the rules. And then maybe you move a pawn up one here, and then give red a chance to make some good moves of his own. So what black, though, he sees a clear win, though, and it's with this move, check. And of course the king has to come here. Now the problem is this chariot cannot come here with check, or the king will just take it off. But he does, by happenstance, have this advanced pawn here. This is a center pawn that's moved up 2 squares. And he's moved up one more, but cannot go outside of his palace to capture that. And he can't go here. So the king has to come here. Now we have a rather simple mate here coming up. It's easy to see. This is a check. The only legal move here is the elephant can retreat here. And then black has a pleasant choice of 3 different ways to produce checkmate. He can take this with the rook. He could take this with the pawn. That's checkmate. Or he could move sideways here and deliver checkmate there. It's most attractive and aesthetically pleasing to produce the final mate with the pawn. I got the pleasure of meeting Bill Lombardy, the Grandmaster of chess in the United States, at one time, and he was talking about delivering mate with the pawn, and he says it's always most aesthetically pleasing to deliver the final mate with the pawn, if you can. So we'll back up and just look at this real quick again. It's called a Chariot Pawn Shot, where the chariots smoke the king out, and then the pawn delivers the final mate. Check. Check with a pawn, check with a chariot, interpose, and checkmate with the pawn. Well, thank you for watching. We'll pick up the next lesson with another pawn attack called the Old Pawn Searching Mountain Attack, and see what that's all about. Thank you.